Hi, this is Rebecca, MC Rad's girlfriend. For you new, MC Rad, EMCWERAD, just in case you want to look him up. His Instagram posts are pretty awesome. Just saying, I enjoy them. I am opening some more booster packs. I'm pretty excited. These ones are the Ravnica ones that I've gotten recently. I've actually had them for several days now, waiting for just the right time to open them, so I'm a little excited. Hopefully you'll enjoy them as well. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so the first card we've got here is a Fire Urchin. Makes me think of the little spiny things under the sea. Trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Fire Urchin gets a +1 until end of turn. An intrusive pack beast. Oh, he sure looks interesting. Looks like something off of Star Wars. He does. It's totally true. I can just picture it.
It's true.
Also has vigilance. When he enters the battlefield, tap up to 2 target creatures your opponents control. That would be nice. Maximize altitude sorcery. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying until end of turn. I don't know, most everything that I've seen in blue already gets flying, but that's just my opinion. Let's see. Urban Utopia, an enchantment. Enchant the land. When Urban Utopia enters the battlefield, draw a card. Have a tap, add 1 mana of any color. Artesian bat, or bats, has flying. Bats are welcome to eat thousands of my pets. I have multitudes more that will ultimately eat the bats. Lazani. Yeah, well, it's called the food chain, right? Maniacal Rage, also an enchantment. Enchant the creature with this, and the creature gets a +2/+2 and can't block. Hired Poisoner. I almost said prisoner at first. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense in my head whatsoever. This is a human assassin, and they have Death Touch. Let's see. Nope. No, I was right. I do have black ones already out. Blade Instructor. Human Soldier. Mentor. Whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature with lesser power. Boost up your army, right? Hopefully I'm not shadowing everything here. This one's an instant. Sonic Assault. Tap target creature. Sonic Assault deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. Jumpstart. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to paying its other costs, then exile the card. And that one's a blue-red. Let's see. We'll go Gary Locket, the artifact. If you sacrifice it, you draw 2 cards. Wear it at all times. It will guide our reanimators to your corpse. Well, that should be an interesting concept right there, right? I'm not positive where I want to put that. I'm going to set it to the side for now. Price of Fame, an instant. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a legendary creature. This spell, let's see, destroys target creature, or you can surveil 2 top 2 cards. Oh, I love these ones. They're super fun when they have 2 different things on them. They're just beautiful. First one is Flower, a sorcery. Search your library for a basic forest or plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. And the next one is Flourish. Creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn. I really like those cards. So far I've been collecting quite a few of those just because I enjoy them so much. This one's Sprouting Renewal. Convoke. Creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting this spell pays for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's color. You can either create 2/2 green and white Elf Knight creature token with Vigilance, or you can destroy target artifact or enchantment. I like that. I have seen this one before, and it is just absolutely funny to me because it makes me think of a clown. It is just plain and simple. I think of a clown. Make his nose a little bit more red and put some big shoes on him, and he'd be a clown. A Legion War Boss, a goblin soldier. He has Mentor. And then at the beginning of combat on your turn, take a 1/1 red goblin creature token. That token gains haste until end of turn and attacks this combat if able. My son would like that. He would add that to his goblin deck, I'm sure. Zet Guildgate. That one's a really pretty one. This one's a blue-red land. I like that one. I don't have that one yet. And then I got a Bird Illusion token, which is also very pretty. Okay. Let's play with the next deck here. And yes, I'm a little particular about my cards, so I like having them in particular order just so I know where everything is. Ravnica Allegiance. I wonder what's different between these ones and the Ravnica, or the Guild of Ravnica.
Just the block set they came in. One came 1 month, one came another.
I know, I just haven't played with enough of them to notice the difference personally. So, Rubble Belt Recluse, an Ogre Berserker. I like that one. Joining a guild, even the Gruul, would mean giving up some of his independence. He'd rather smash what he wants to smash. Arrestor's Zeal. An instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And the addendum, if you cast this spell during your main phase, that creature gains flying until end of turn. Law is the light of civilization. Slime Bend, or Slime Bind. An enchantment. Flash, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -4. Relax, it's quite harmless, and it will dissolve completely in a month or two. Just a month or two. Let's hope somebody feeds you in the meantime. Rakdos Trumpeter, a human shaman with menace. Gets a +2 until end of turn. Gift of Strength. An instant. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains reach until end of turn. When the sky screams, when the ground groans, the end rays will soon begin. Nice. I don't have many of these ones yet. So this one is white and blue. Azurus Knight Arbiter. Vigilance and can't be blocked. Nice. I'm going to set it down here for a minute. Well, I'll put it over here even though so it's not out of frame. Burn Bright. I love what they did with her eyes. You can see the fire in her eyes. It makes the picture so much cooler. Creatures you control get +2 until end of turn. This one's cool. It's a grasping thrall. And when I say it's cool, I just mean that the picture is cool. I don't know enough about this game yet. I'm still learning. So if it's a really horrible card, please feel free to let me know. But you have to admit that that picture is really cool. Just saying. It has flying. When grasping thrall enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. Which in my opinion should mean that it's pretty cool. And it is white and black. I'm going to set it here. A skitter eel. A fish crab. Wow. It's a pretty creepy looking fish, in my opinion. Adapt to. If this creature has no +1/+1 counter on it, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Life has no mistakes, only experiments. Have you seen this one? Have you seen that before?
Maybe. I don't remember.
That looks cool.
It does look cool.
Debtor's Transport. It's a thrall, and it again looks like it should be from Star Wars. It just does. Afterlife 2. When this creature dies, create 2 1/1 white and black spirit creatures tokens with flying. That's pretty awesome. By design, their sarcophagus muffles the debtor's moans, but does not silence them. Nice. Nope. This one. Sphinx of New Prov? Is that how it's? Prov, I'm guessing. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It is definitely a blue sphinx. Flying and vigilance. Spells your opponent casts that target Sphinx of New Prov cost 2 more to cast. Nice. Gate Colossus. It's an artifact creature construct. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each gate you control. Gate Colossus can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Whenever a gate enters the battlefield under your control, you may put Gate Colossus from your graveyard on top of your library. 8/8. I like that one too. I think it costs quite a bit though. Forbidding Spirit. Spirit Celtic. When Forbidding Spirit enters the battlefield, until your next turn, creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless your controller pays 2 for each of those creatures. Yeah. You will respect the dead. Yeah. Lavinia, Azorus Renegade. Or is it Azorus? I think it's Azorus, isn't it?
I say Azorius.
Azorius? The human soldier.
I could be wrong with that too.
I don't know. Each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. I'm getting quite a few of the blue and white ones now.
Is that a legendary creature?
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Rakdos Guildgate. Let's see. slip in the back if you don't want to be recognized. Don't worry, we'll make sure you're never found. Oh, I like that. Slip in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a human token creature card. I like those. It's pretty fun. Okay, and the last pack. Let's see what we got. As long as it doesn't break any cards, opening it. There we go. Okay. Got a 10th District Guard. Human Soldier. Target creature gets a +0/+1 until end of turn. Disdainful Stroke. I have one of these from one of my other packs I've opened recently, so. This one's Wild Karatok. It's a rhino, people. It's just a rhino. It's a mutated rhino, but it's still a rhino. Once part of a wealthy merchant's private zoo, the herd roams feral throughout the 10th, where it will remain until the guilds can agree to relocate to cull or befriend it. I don't know. It looks pretty mutilated to me. So. Child of Night. Creature vampire with lifelink. It's a pretty cool looking card. Looks like just something you would hang on your wall. It's not extremely realistic, very fantasy. I like that. Smoky background. A luminous bonds. An enchantment. Enchant the creature, and the creature can't attack or block. The creature they got in this picture totally makes me think of one that they have in a movie. What movie is that? The guy with the big red horns.
Oh. It's coming out again recently.
Yeah, I can't think of the movie though.
No, I can't either. Tell us in the comments what it is.
Yeah.
We don't remember.
The movie with the big guy with the big red horns that gets broken off. I swear the monster is like, what, Samael or something?
Oh, wait, are you talking the old one or the new one?
I think the old one. I don't know. Okay, since the other camera is out, we will just continue just in front here. So this one is Candlelight Vigil. It's also an enchantment. The enchanted creature gets a +3/+2 and has vigilance. Over here. And this one is a blue and red. It's a Piston Fist Cyclops. I haven't seen this one before, but I know MC Rad just got this very recently. It is pretty cool looking, just in case you hadn't seen the picture. I sure like that. And this one is a Pitiless Gorgon, or a Pitiless Gorgon with Death Touch. And she sure does look pissy. I like that too. Okay, and this one is a fresh-faced recruit, human soldier. As long as it's your turn, fresh-faced recruit has first strike. Hold on to your ideals. They'll be tested more than your armor or the edge of your blade. And this one is a red-white. Oh, I think this is the first one I've gotten like this. This is a blue and black card. It's an artful takedown. It's an instant. It says choose one or both. Tap target creature. Target creature gets -2, -4 until end of turn. Demir assassinations are choreographed like dance routines. Each challenge is anticipated and countered with graceful ease. It's very pretty. I love how it looks like a spider, just in case nobody else thinks that. I do. Makes me think of a spider or some sort of creepy alien.
The Demir logo.
Uh-huh. And this one is a Molder Hulk, a fungus zombie. Particularly creepy. The name makes me think of something that would grow between your toes, but it definitely doesn't look like that. But it does say undergrowth. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. When Molder Hulk enters the battlefield, return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It is particularly awesome. This is a Crawl Swarm, an insect warrior. Has flying. If you pay 2 and then 1 swamp, discard a creature card, return Crawl Swamp from your graveyard to your hand. The Hive has a long memory. It knows how every member ever died and to whom it owes the grudge. I like that one too. There's definitely a lot of insects in black and green. This one's Enhanced Surveillance. It's an enchantment. You may look at an additional 2 cards each time you surveil. If you exile Enhanced Surveillance, shuffle your graveyard into your library. Sounds like a very useful card. And this one is blue and red as well. It's called Ionize. It's an instant. Counter target spell. Ionize deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. Counter magic is a simple process of breaking matter into its elementary particles. Pretty cool too. I'm called Gary Guildgate. Very green, very pretty looking. You can see how green. It's very emerald. And the last one is token creature Elf Knight with Vigilance. Well, those are all of the cards that I've gotten today. I am pretty psyched. I should be getting some more cards soon. So if you enjoyed watching this, please hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. We will be doing more. I'm hoping that I can actually make my own deck soonish. I'm hoping to get enough cards that are similar enough that I can actually make something pretty cool. We'll see what I can put together. Either way, if you have any ideas, feel free to put them in the comments. Anything in particular you think that I should focus on. Yeah. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon.